Hi Sagittarius, welcome back to my channel Tarot Z. I'm Z and I'm going to be doing your tarot reading, finding out what are the messages with the cards that come out in this reading for you today. Thank you so much for joining and for being here for the reading. So let's begin. Let's find out what cards come out and what messages come through with the cards that do come out in this reading. So the first card we have is the Queen of Wands. You got fire sign energy with this. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius, Leo, or even Aries. We have the Sun. We do have more Leo energy. Then we have the Seven of Swords in the reverse. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Cups. So the Six of Cups showing up here at the bottom of the deck, this does feel like an energy of you may be dealing with somebody from the past, or maybe actually having an experience where somebody from the past is kind of resurfacing. I do feel like with the Six of Cups, this also feels like an energy of thinking and reflecting on the past when it comes to a situation that happened a long time ago, and even kind of being in a space where it does feel like nostalgic energy, where there is actually an outlook that's quite positive on the memory of a situation from the past. With the Six of Cups showing up over here, this does feel like an energy of a connection that does feel like a soulmate-like connection, or may have felt like that. I do feel like with the Queen of Wands showing up over here, this does feel like an energy of attraction. I do feel like when it comes to the person you're in connection with, or that you're dealing with, or in a situation with, this person has a lot of attraction to you. And I do feel like they're very attracted for all of the qualities that you bring to the table naturally. I do feel like with the Queen of Wands showing up over here, this also feels like an energy of being able to have a connection where there's a sense of this person kind of admiring you and having a lot of feelings of admiration for the way in which that you show up. I do feel like with this Queen of Wands showing up over here, this does feel like an energy of being able to really experience a level of confidence in this connection. And even when it comes to being able to be in connection with you, it brings out this level of confidence in this person. With the Sun card showing up over here, I do feel like also when it comes to that Queen of Wands and that attractive quality in this connection between the two of you, I do feel like there could be a magnetic attraction. With the Sun card showing up over here, this does feel like a happy and positive energy. I do feel like when it comes to the feelings that you may have for this person, does feel like it is feelings that are rooted in fondness. I do feel like having positive feelings towards this person. And with the Sun card, this even feels like having a sense of feeling even this head over heels kind of energy for this person. And do you feel like with the Sun card, this feels like also being able to experience a lot of fun times in each other's presence. And I do feel like being around this person does bring out a very confident side. And because of that, it makes it so that things are more so enjoyable. I do feel like there is also no holding back. With the Seven of Swords showing up in the reverse, this feels like an energy of being able to get to know somebody on a very deep level. You do feel like this person being in a space where they are very open, and I do feel like when it comes to them being very open, there's a very honest, and there's a lot of honesty in between the two of you in your connection when it comes to what you have. I do feel like with the Seven of Swords in the reverse, this does also feel like an energy of somebody kind of wanting to come clean about something, wanting to be able to express something that they may have held in. So it does feel like an energy of someone being in a space where they are kind of letting go and they are being more so open. And I do feel like communication being more so open especially. And I do feel like with the Sun card, it feels like things are taking a positive turn as well. But with the Six of Cups shown up over here, it feels like there is the potential for being able to make amends with somebody from the past. I'm going to clarify these cards. So we have the Two of Cups and we have the Chariot. You do have some Cancer energy with the Chariot. You could be dealing with a Cancer. And we have the Ace of Wands. And at the bottom of the deck, we've got the King of Cups. So the King of Cups showing up over here, this does feel like a strong emotional connection. I do feel like it's rooted in something genuine and sincere. I do feel like there's a very loving energy when it comes to the way that somebody feels about you. I do feel like with this King of Cups, this does feel like an energy of dealing with somebody in a very mature way when it comes to handling the connection that you have. I do feel like with this King of Cups, this does also feel like an energy of this person may be somebody who's older, but I do feel like it's reflected in the way in which they're showing up for this connection, and especially the emotional connection. It does feel like an energy of being able to be very mature with the handling of emotions and this connection between the two of you. I do feel like this person is quite devoted to this connection on an emotional level, and I do feel like they're quite connected. With the Two of Cups showing up over here, this does feel like an energy of, again, having a strong emotional connection. I do also feel like a desire for being able to have a relationship or a partnership and wanting to be able to make things more so exclusive, because I do feel like there's a lot of qualities that this person sees in you that this person's very attracted to. I do feel like it's like when it comes to what they seek in an ideal partner, the feelings that they feel for you is that of the person that they are viewing as the ideal partner. With the Chariot card showing up over here, this does feel like being able to have forward movements in this connection. I also feel like with the Chariot card, this does feel like being quite certain about what you want and how you're feeling in this connection. I feel like there is no confusion, and I do feel like it is a sense of also being in a space where there is a desire to be able to kind of take things to another level, be able to progress things, and even be able to kind of move things forward in this connection and being able to get that opportunity. Do you feel like with the Chariot card showing up over here, does also feel like an energy of travel? So this could also be travel in this connection. But I do feel like when it comes to those experiences, it is emitting a lot of happy feelings. And I do feel like this connection does feel like one that brings about a lot of feelings of positivity, of happiness. With the Ace of Wands showing up over here, this does feel like an energy of having a strong spark in this connection. I do feel like there's also a very strong beginning or strong initial connection that is felt, and I do feel like it is mutual. I do feel like when it comes to this connection, this person, I do feel like it's like there's a strong attraction. I also feel like there's a desire to be able to build with you or create something with you. And I do feel like it's coming from a space of really being in a space where this person is in a place where they are very invested, especially from a place where they feel quite motivated and driven in this connection with you, because I feel like there's strong desire. So I'm going to clarify these cards. We have forgiving and learning. We have playfulness. And we have this could be the one. So with this forgiving and learning card showing up over here, this does feel like an energy of someone who's ready to be able to let go of the past. I do feel like also being able to have that be something that actually contributes quite positively to this person's effect on this connection. I do feel like them being more present with you. I also feel that there's a sense of also forgiving any of the past, especially when it comes to being able to not be held back or having the past be a reason for them to kind of hold back. Do you feel like there's an energy of kind of letting go? And I do feel like any kind of past hurts, past regrets, or past grudges kind of being something that is no longer weighing heavy on this person and in turn weighing heavy on this connection. With the forgiving and learning card showing up over here, it feels like an energy of forgiving self, but also forgiving when it comes to others. And I do feel like learning from past experiences also is kind of contributing to this person's, I do feel like especially a sense of emotional maturity with the King of Cups, that this feels like an energy of being able to kind of do soul searching and being able to learn and grow and even heal. Do you feel like with the playfulness card showing up over here, this does feel like having a strong chemistry with somebody? Do you feel like being able to have enjoyable moments in this connection as well and having a lot more of those on the horizon? I do feel like with the playfulness card showing up over here, this does feel like this connection is also doing something for somebody's inner child when it comes to being able to kind of fulfill them in a way that they didn't know that they needed to be fulfilled through this connection. And do you feel like your interactions as well bringing out a lot of good, positive emotions, and even when it comes to being able to experience an enjoyment in being around somebody. I do feel like with this could be the one. This does feel like an energy of having a connection with somebody who I do feel like when it comes to this person, this is somebody that you do know. I do feel like entering a new chapter or a new level in this connection with somebody that you have history with, especially with the Six of Cups showing up over here. But with this could be the one. This does feel like an energy of being in a space of really reflecting upon things and being in a space where there is a sense of realizing how much something means to somebody, especially when it comes to your connection, and even just you, and even just especially being able to recognize all of the qualities that are hard to find in others. Do you feel like with this could be the one? This does feel like an energy of somebody who's in a space where they are realizing that this is what they want. Do you feel like with the Seven of Swords showing up in the reverse, this also feels like an energy of being able to hear from this person in a side that feels like they're expressing from a more vulnerable side that perhaps they have never before. So I do feel like with the Seven of Swords showing up in the reverse, this feels like it's like they are admitting or even confessing to you. So those are the messages I'm getting with these cards. I hope you have a wonderful day, Sagittarius, and I will speak to you in the next reading. Bye, Sagittarius.